Yebapulapuli, welcome Kulenqubo. We are now just a couple of episodes away from the season 1 finale of the Bala Family Reality Show. And what a debut it's been for the famous musical family. Now, they've really opened their lives for the world to come along their journey. And I think I speak for many people when I say they really delivered the content we literally signed up for. Or should I say, content we paid for. When the show was first commissioned, I really didn't know what to expect. In my head, it was about to be the usual 30-minute weekly commercial about how amazing the lives of celebrities are. But this show, which airs on Mzansi Magic every Thursday at 8:30, has been everything but. There's a lot I want to talk about in this video, but I first really wanted to dive into the two most pressing topics. In our previous video on the Bala Family Reality Show, we focused quite a bit on Phelo and everything that he has been going through. His storyline has obviously continued to captivate audiences, but I think a lot of people have also been talking about the whole theme of Christian religion versus African spirituality, especially in the context of this particular family. There's also been a lot of focus on how that has divided the family in ways that just can't be ignored. On one side, you have Phelo, who is going through his initiation to become a closer African spiritual healer, in this case, Isangoma. But his calling finds him within a family that has been devout Christians all their lives, which means that many traditional spiritual practices are both forbidden and seen, according to many interpretations of scripture, as demonic. Mom Veronica has voiced how she and her husband do not necessarily associate with such practices. Flobo, a mother's role in Phelo's journey will be essential. I do appreciate, however, despite where she stands with her religious beliefs, she has not ghosted Phelo's journey completely. And I believe this is what Zwei was explaining during that family meeting. Which I listen. When it comes to family, one's spiritual or religious beliefs need to be left at the door. If you can't show up for the ones you love, then koninte off. Similarly, Loyiso and his wife Jennifer are devout Christians with big responsibilities and reputations in the Christian church. Loyiso has discussed how he does not believe in the veneration or acknowledgement of ancestors. Now what do we do? Already Phelo has felt like he is an outcast in this family. Already Mom Veronica needs to make up for the time she left her kids and went on to get married. Already Loyiso and Jennifer are seen as distancing themselves from the family. Already the family has a lot of issues they need to resolve. Stick around as we take a look at some of the biggest themes this season and how the family is navigating these challenges to bring forward healing and unity. Share your opinions in the comments, hit the like button, and remember to subscribe to the channel. Welcome back to the QUENCH channel for the OGs who are already subscribed, and if this is your first time around here, welcome to the fine side. Everyone has been talking about the Bala Family Reality Show, and it's definitely a surprise because before it started airing, we thought we might be getting the typical celebrity reality show snooze fest with designer purses in the middle of every table they sit at to talk about things no one cares about. Sorry. But since episode 1, we've been taken on a ride that has shown us to never assume that any family, famous or not, is without its fair share of problems. Zwei has been sharing his journey, raising children, co-parenting with Melanie, recovering from some tough financial times, and then dealing with the drama in his own family. Pinky has been interrogating why Loyiso and Jennifer keep acting brand new about their time and kids, while she's also open about her life as a single parent. Phelo's battle with depression, substance abuse, that highly publicized divorce from Mushe, as well as his journey yokutwasa. The mother, Mom Veronica, has had to regain the trust and respect from her children after they felt abandoned by her those many years ago. There's already been a lot that we, the viewer, have been made familiar with, and it's all been dealt with in a way that is authentic, genuine, and, you know what, quite refreshing. And let me tell you why. We are so over celebrity reality shows where we can see Uguti laba bayashaya shaya. It's all surface level with a narrative that is highly controlled and curated. And I've been saying, unless they start bringing their A game, people will continue to support their favorite content creators who are real and relatable on social media. See? Now, how do families work through different religious beliefs? Zwei has said his views on religion have completely changed over the years. He now wants to make things right with his ancestors and has been spending more time attending to ceremonies that should have been done a while ago. And that brings him closer to Pelo, who is fully immersed in African spirituality as one who is on his journey to become Isangoma. Pinky, the oldest sibling and big sister, who had to fill a gap when their mother left, has had to be the one to drive the discourse of making sure the family can look beyond their differences and be sure to be there for each other, regardless of what they believe. And now we have Loyiso, who has risen through the ranks in the church. Loyiso and Jennifer are now based in Gqeberha, but some may remember his days being very involved in ministry at Rhema Bible Church in Randburg. And we've watched his evolution from an R&B singer to one using his voice mainly as a worship singer. Now the church members are watching the show, and they are watching him having to negotiate his own Christian beliefs and being there to be the love he preaches to his own family, while at the same time having to state where he stands with a lot of the practices. It's certainly been interesting to watch how everyone is moving around these things, and I certainly think many African families will be relating to this one. It's one thing to be debating about Christianity versus African spirituality, but it's another to see these themes as lived experiences amongst families. I think we can learn a lot here, and I really think the most interesting thing is how we must see that it's all about love. If we can't move forward in love in whatever we believe, then yeah, let's try. Another interesting dynamic has been the one between Jennifer and Pinky. Since Pinky really feels like Jennifer is not making enough of an effort to be assimilated within the Xhosa culture and a wife, Park Lamzi. She has also talked about how frustrated she is about the fact that Jennifer and Loyiso just aren't as invested in the matters of the family as everybody else. Atinjeku, why ngifuna ukuncengwa? Nina noithu. With all these rules around your children and how we can access them and when and yabo. But Jennifer has been standing her ground and feels that some of the protests are hypocritical. She feels that she was never really given the opportunity to be a serious member of the family and has felt vibes between her and Pinky for some time. When she said, "I don't understand whether it's because I'm not South African," I was like, oh yini. Yo! One thing about it though, I really do appreciate how they've all together dealt with their issues with a sense of dignity, man. No one is hurling insults or throwing things around. Like, there's no villain on the show, just a real family with real problems, like the rest of us. What have you guys been thinking about the show since our last chat about it? Talk back in the comments, smash the like button, and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, peace! Until next time, peace!